All right, everybody. It's that time of the week. I want to thank everybody again who tuned in this past Saturday for the Royal Rumble. What a stream that was. And we got tight spot over here on the Twitch channel. Appreciate you as always. We hype in here. It's time to fetch. Time to fetch our way as we get closer to the elimination. Time to get hype in here. It's time to fetch. It is. Well, we're fetching closer. You know what? We are fetching. We're fetching closer to Elimination Chamber as we continue our road to WrestleMania. You know, sometimes autocorrects kind of work out. But we are getting hype in here. And we are, in fact, ready to get hype as we get ready for Monday Night Raw. For those who haven't seen the footage, the men's Royal Rumble video is the full match commentary is officially over on the YouTube channel. It's about 1 hour. I want to say it's like 1 hour and 28 minutes and some seconds. At about 1 hour and 19 minutes, you kind of see a little blood start to drip down. And then you see me reach for it. Then you see me leave my desk. And you hear me still doing commentary away from my desk while I'm trying to find something to plug my nose with so I can just get through, so I can still do the commentary for the match and not get blood everywhere because I was, wearing a nice suit. I did ruin the shirt a little bit, the cuff of the shirt. But it's all part of the gig, man. It's funny. I was just telling somebody the other day, for those of you who are following me on Instagram, I was just telling somebody responded. They were like, how do you get hurt watching the show? Leave it up to me. And I said, I thought I was safer calling the action on the sidelines than I was being a part of the action. I thought wrong. But tonight's going to be a good night. It's another edition of Monday Night Raw. We are, in fact, close to the Elimination Chamber. Let's talk about that. With the Elimination Chamber underway, unfortunately, John Cena couldn't punch his ticket and could not win the last Royal Rumble he will ever be a part of in his storied WWE career. But the Yeet Master himself is headed to WrestleMania. And Jey Uso yeets back to Raw as the 2025 Royal Rumble winner. Blood pouring down his face, taking the pizza cuts from the pizza man. Something like that. There was blood just dripping out of my nose. It was something. I'll tell you what. If anybody I don't know if anybody was there live when it happened, who was there. I don't know who was there when it happened live. But there's just an aftermath video of my nose plugged in and me talking about, I was so hyped, my nose started to bleed. But going back to the Elimination Chamber, there may be some blood in the Elimination Chamber because that cage, if you will, is the structure. That is more what I'm trying to say. I had you up, but I was sleeping because I work weekends. Understandable. But speaking of the structure of that is the Elimination Chamber, blood is very possible. It is likely to happen. That reinforced steel and iron that the that the 6 WWE superstars, men and women, will be enclosed in, it's unforgiving. So with that being said, we begin our qualifying matches here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The best in the world, CM Punk, battles Sami Zayn, with John Cena already in the mix John Cena is already qualified. John Cena is already qualified for the Elimination Chamber. But will it be Punk or Zayn that will join Cena inside that steel, that solid structure in Toronto? And for the women's side of things, we have we got the former women's world champion Liv Morgan taking on a former WWE women's champion and Io Sky. Both had impressive Both had impressive years in 2024. Io was champion up until WrestleMania, where she would lose her title to last year's Royal Rumble winner Bayley. And speaking of women's Royal Rumble winners, the Queen Charlotte Flair returned this past Saturday to enter the Women's Royal Rumble and would go on to win, just proving no matter how much time she stays away from the ring, there is no one who does it like the Queen. The Queen has now punched her ticket to the main event. She's punched her ticket to WrestleMania to challenge the women's champion of her choosing, whether that be Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Bloody Ripley. She and Rhea Ripley have a lot of history. So we'll see how that plays out. And there's still so much more to come on Monday Night Raw. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it all fares. There's still a lot more to see. We'll see how Rollins plays. It'll be interesting to see how Rollins plays into CM Punk and Sami Zayn's qualifying match. And you want to talk about, and speaking of getting ready for the Elimination Chamber and brutal matches, that ladder match between Rhodes and Owens, absolutely brutal. Wincing and it was just rough to watch it multiple times in the match. It was just rough. Ugh. Just watching that. I had to look away. I almost looked away a couple times. The way those two used the ladders to just break each other in half. What adrenaline can do for the man is just a work of just superhuman nature. What their bodies must be feeling now, 2 days later. I mean, even, a few hours after the adrenaline wears off, it doesn't feel very good. Your body, it gives up on you. You feel everything. There is nothing forgiving about those ladders whatsoever. And the way that Cody Rhodes Alabama slammed Kevin Owens right through that ladder. Oof. Absolutely rough. But that fisherman buster to Rhodes, the way he landed on the ladder on his spine, that's when the match thought was they were going to stop the match. There were WWE officials and SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis made sure these two were able to still compete. Made sure these two were still alive after what was going on. And with the Intercontinental, I mean, it's not listed, but with the Intercontinental Championship, it's got to be defended at WrestleMania. The Workhorse Championship, currently held by Braun Breaker. He and Sheamus had a bit of an altercation at the Rumble. They had their mix-up. Sheamus needs one more title. That's what he needs. He needs the Intercontinental Championship to finally become a Grand Slam champion. Will Sheamus finally be able to do it? Is Sheamus going to find his way to WrestleMania? And, talking about Braun Breaker and just big moments in the Royal Rumble, I show speed made a special appearance, replacing Akira Tozawa, who was taken out. So, with that said, am I done? No. I never quit. I don't quit anything. I take necessary breaks to take care of health matters. That's what I do. I took priority of my health. Don't worry, I have planned. I'm ready. I'm coming back soon. I already know I just needed to take care of my health before I could do anything else. While I still have loss of strength in my right arm. Trust me, there's a lot more you don't know about that's been going on. But as I was saying, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I Show Speed. I Show Speed, huge social media star, got almost speared in half by Braun Breaker. Absolutely ruthless was Braun Breaker, running probably 25 miles an hour on those ropes and speared I Show Speed in half and then dumped him on the floor. Just brutal. Yeah, we are 1 minute away from Monday Night Raw. Why is it doing that? Home. All right, as we get ready for Monday Night Raw, I want to thank everybody for joining me over on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. We are live in Cleveland, Ohio. And we welcome you to Raw live on Netflix, presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. As the road to WrestleMania has begun, the Elimination Chamber is next in line. As you can see, Sami Zayn, who made his way to the building earlier, is looking to make his way to WrestleMania, but he's got to get through this man, CM Punk, to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Who will qualify? Will it be Punk? Will it be Zayn? And on the women's side of things, Liv Morgan has her hands full as part of she's a member of the Judgment Day. She's got her hands full with this woman the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky. And that'll be later on tonight. And making a return this past Saturday. And what a way to come back. She had Pyro, and she would go on to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, the Queen, Charlotte Flair. It was a huge Royal Rumble, including this brutal ladder match between Rhodes and Owens. Rhodes went absolutely ballistic. Rhodes and Flair are on top in 2025. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, your undisputed champion. And the Queen, Charlotte Flair, heads to WrestleMania. She's punched her ticket to the Royal Rumble, or punched her ticket to the Women's Championship of her choosing. John Cena, who entered his last Royal Rumble, unfortunately would fall short to main event Jey Uso, who would shock the world. Thank you to everybody who is hanging out with me over on Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Here he is, the Yeet Master. Everybody's eating here in Cleveland. Nobody is holding back. Are you feeling it? Because it's time to yeet, as Jey Uso has yeeted his way all the way to the main event of WrestleMania. And what a way to celebrate his post-Royal Rumble victory. Then to open up Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso, after one of the biggest prizes in WWE and sports entertainment and professional wrestling, whether it be the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Gunther or the undisputed WWE Championship held by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso entering the Royal Rumble at number 20. Jey Uso was the first superstar to win the Royal Rumble from the number 20 spot. And not to mention, Jey Uso eliminated John Cena from the Royal Rumble. That's a big deal in and of itself. Everybody's eating on the way to Mania. Jey Uso. Everybody's eating in unison. Yeeting in unison here in Cleveland. What does Jey Uso have for the WWE Universe? Just under 48 hours after his huge win, the biggest win of Jey Uso's career. The Yeet Train went, talk about a bullet train. The Yeet Train went from the Royal Rumble all the way to the main event of WrestleMania. Jey Uso's just got everybody eating. It hasn't even said, everybody's already hyped up and he hasn't even said a word yet. You can hear the WWE Universe saying one more time. Yeet. Cleveland is lit tonight for the Yeet Master. Jey Uso just soaking in the moment as he soaks in those "You Deserve It" chants from the WWE Universe here in Cleveland, letting them hear it. Have every bit of this moment. This is a moment you will never forget. Main event, Jey Uso. And Jey Uso saying he's got it now. Who's his target for WrestleMania? Yeah, I'll play it so you guys don't just think I'm just bullshitting.
I worked really hard to get to this spot, man. I worked hard to get to this position. But look though, I got it, man, because of every single one of you. But from my heart and my family, man, thank you, everybody. I'm talking about every single week. Every week with me, man. And because of you guys, I'm the 2025 Royal Rumble winner. Hey. And now, bruh, I'm going into WrestleMania for the main event, and it's just me, Oos.
Well, there's the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. Jey Uso knows Gunther very well. These two have faced off a couple times. Jey Uso gets the pick. And it almost seems like Gunther may have just made that decision for Jey Uso, who he's going to face. And I bet Gunther's going to try and convince Jey not to challenge him so he can go challenge who Gunther believes is the easier challenge, being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
You know what, Jey? I would offer my congratulations here. For what? In reality, I'm disappointed. Because quite honestly, this year, this possible matchup, it doesn't appeal to me. Let's be honest here, Jey. You can't even lace my boots. Jeez. You know, I am the world heavyweight champion, and I learned box office, and I learned how to make all of them believe that I'm barely holding on to this championship, while in reality, I am always in control. And you know what, Jey? This time, I refuse to do this with you again. Do you even know what it means to hold this championship that shortly before WrestleMania? That means I'm in the process of building a legacy for myself. And quite honestly, beating you at WrestleMania doesn't add anything to my legacy. No, don't give me that look. You need to understand my expectations. I mean, beating Cena, beating Roman, beating CM Punk, that would have added something to my legacy. So, Jey, The situation here is clear. You got everything to gain, and I got everything to lose. So if you choose me, you force me into a position where I have to give myself a little something to gain about all of this. I want you to understand something. If you choose me, Jay, every week is going to be hell, with WrestleMania being the most horrible display of violence this business has ever seen.
Oof.
I'm going to hurt you, Jay. I'm going to put you down like a diseased dog. But the good thing is, you got options. So I advise you, consider them.
Hey, hold on. Ain't you not tired yet? I'm tired. No, Cleveland, I'm tired. Everybody telling me what I can and can't be. I'm just a tag team guy. Not supposed to be in the main event. He not supposed to win the Royal Rumble. Gunther, look. I'm gonna go to Friday Night SmackDown. I'ma holler at Cody. But Gunther, I'm telling you this, Oos. Whoever I choose, I'm walking into WrestleMania as a 2025 Royal Rumble winner. But I guarantee you, Gunther, I'm walking out of WrestleMania as main event Jey Uso, and it will be as champion. Yeet.
And main event, Jey Uso sends his message to Gunther. Jey Uso is going to go visit Cody Rhodes, a good friend of his, over on Friday Night SmackDown to see, give a feel for his options. This should be interesting with the Anoa'i family and everything. Let's take a look at this. With Roman Reigns, what happened this past Saturday between Rollins and Reigns. Rollins just went unhinged. We should be getting an update on Roman Reigns here tonight after that brutal attack. Not one, but two stomps to Roman Reigns. 3 weeks from Saturday will be the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. And John Cena's last night in Toronto. Let's take a listen to John Cena at the post show.
Because after 23 years of loyal service to this company, I feel that opportunity is earned. I am going to the Elimination Chamber to win, and I'm going to main event my final appearance in WrestleMania and win a 17th championship. I will win 17 not for me. I will win 17 to someday shake the hand of the person who wins 18. Thank you very much.
Well, John Cena in Elimination Chamber.
John Cena is on his way to Toronto. That is Saturday, March 1st. Elimination Chamber. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster. John Cena, the first man in the Elimination Chamber match, which means 5 more spots to be filled. Whoever Jey Uso does not choose, the winner of the Elimination Chamber gets to choose. 4 superstars will be locked in pods. 2 will start in the ring. But the ever exciting rising star here in the WWE, Penta El Zero, Miedo, Penta, and Kaiser next on Monday Night Raw. All right, let's head to a commercial break. All right, we are back live Monday Night Raw, Cleveland, Ohio. Collect all the Topps cards now. The exclusives from the Royal Rumble available exclusively on Topps.com. Scan the barcode, the QR code below to get access to those digital. Get those now while they're still available. Meanwhile, Ludwig Kaiser already in the ring. Let's take a look at this past Saturday. Ludwig Kaiser takes his time getting into the ring. Wait for the right moment. And nope. Thanks for coming, Kaiser. And that might have been nearly a record. Top 3. Penta had a very impressive first appearance in the Royal Rumble. 42 minutes, 6 seconds. 42:07 that was. Penta lasting longer than anybody in the match. The Iron Man of the match, and Ludwig Kaiser, 6 seconds. Penta had the opportunity to start off with the greatest luchador of all time, the legendary WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Penta saying he was honored to start the Royal Rumble with Mysterio. And now here we go. Penta, Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser would love to get some revenge on Penta for making his time in the Royal Rumble a little short. 6 seconds to be exact. And now Kaiser looking to make sure that Penta pays for his actions. As I mentioned, Penta was the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble. And Penta, Hurricane Rana to Ludwig Kaiser. Penta lasting 42 minutes and 7 seconds in the men's Rumble, longer than anybody else, which is why he is the Iron Man of the match. Which, extremely impressive for, it being Penta's first ever Royal Rumble. Penta has been making waves in the WWE since his debut on the second edition of Monday Night Raw on the Netflix era. That was January 13th. And once again, Kaiser gets thrown over the top. And there's a little bit more humiliation for Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, a crescent kick to the midsection. Penta loving to fly, but he just got swatted like a fly with that huge slap. Oh, this is going to be brutal. This connects. No. Death Valley driver on the ring apron to Penta. Penta is in deep trouble. Can Penta find his way back in this? We were still wanting on All right, as Penta looks to pick up the pace as we are back on Monday Night Raw. Ludwig Kaiser just slams Penta face first. Oh, what a form. Now just beating Penta with these clubbing forearms to the back of Penta's head. And Ludwig Kaiser is as physical as they get. A razor-sharp technician inside the squared circle. Penta not going to go down that easy. A man that shows zero fear. Cero miedo is Penta. Penta only infuriated by that kick by Kaiser, and there's a look of concern on the face of Ludwig. And now it's Ludwig Kaiser who mocks Penta. I don't know how wise that was to mock Penta. Penta saying he wants more. What a chop. And now here comes the wrath of chops from Penta with a backstabber, turning Kaiser inside out for the cover and almost putting away Kaiser. I don't know how much of that backstabber he got. It wasn't 100% clean, but it was effective enough to do some more damage to Ludwig Kaiser as he comes in, up, and boom. We saw that at the Royal Rumble with the assistance of Roman Reigns. Let's get another look at this by Penta. All that weight up, that core strength to hold himself up, and boom, all that weight crashes right into the midsection of Kaiser. Both of these men trading blows. They're on their knees, center of the ring, as they work their way back up to their feet. It's about getting revenge for Ludwig Kaiser, who felt embarrassed being eliminated by Penta in the Royal Rumble just under 48 hours ago. And it was in 6 seconds that Penta had eliminated Ludwig Kaiser. And Kaiser looking to put away Penta, but Penta dumping Kaiser to the floor as Penta looks to fly up and over. Tope. Cone Hilo takes out as Penta soared through the air. Taken out Ludwig Kaiser. It's Penta who now needs to get back into the ring to take advantage of this opportunity. Penta gonna go up to the top where he feels at home. High cross body to Kaiser. Hooks the leg deep. But Kaiser once again able to kick out at 2. Let's get another look at this in slow motion. The height, the accuracy, picture perfect. What a thunderous chop. And a wicked chop back. And a back elbow. What a super kick right on the side of the head. And another one for Kaiser. Oh, but gets caught. Rolling senton to Penta to put Penta away. But Penta this time kicks out. And Kaiser, you can see the frustration being expressed in his face. Thought he had it won, but wasn't enough to keep Penta down for the 3. It might be time to put Penta away. But Penta counters. Penta was looking for that Penta driver. And scouting it was Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser looking for that roll. Roll. Seems that some damage has been done. This is called the sacrifice. And that arm is about to be the sacrificial lamb, or the sacrificial limb of Ludwig Kaiser, who may have just had his arm torn into pieces. Penta driver, and that's gonna do it. And another win on Monday Night Raw as Penta continues to make waves here on the red brand. That's how Penta does it. First, the sacrifice doing damage to the arm, then the Penta driver to secure the victory. Gable, Pete Dunne, Kaiser, 42 minutes and 7 seconds in the Royal Rumble, being the Iron Man of the match. Penta's had one hell of a first month in the WWE. It seems that Penta may have his next challenger. Kaiser from behind. Another sore loser. And now Ludwig nails him with that DDT finish of his. Classic Ludwig Kaiser. Couldn't get the match done. Penta hasn't made many friends, but he's made some enemies since arriving on the scene and blowing the WWE Universe by storm, just leaving the pickings for Pete Dunne as Penta just got laid out. Let's take a look at last week on Raw. JD McDonough, let's take a look at this. Absolutely brutal the way that he landed. It was just rough. Broken ribs and a punctured lung. Absolutely brutal. WWE World heading to Las Vegas as we get ready for WrestleMania 41. The best WWE fan experience you can find. Weekend WrestleMania. Meet all your favorite WWE superstars. Speaking of WrestleMania, the Queen is here. Bow down. Charlotte Flair, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner. She is here live and next. The first two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner, the Queen Charlotte Flair, with 4 eliminations and finished in top 3 in all 5 career Rumbles that she's been a part of. Let's hear from the Queen.
Hi, Cleveland. So here's the thing. A year and a half ago, you guys booing me would have bothered me. But here's the thing. I missed you guys. No, really, it has been a year and 2 months. I missed the guys booing me, and I missed all of you guys that loved me. Last year, Actually, up until last year, I really thought I was unbreakable, but no, last year broke me mentally and physically. And actually, there was a point last year that I didn't know if my knee was gonna get better. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to Survivor Series. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to Royal Rumble. I didn't even know if I was gonna make it to WrestleMania. You guys don't get it. This is what I think about.
Booing our
I'm going to
Damn, they're
embrace
booing our
all these
queen.
boos because guess what? I still love all of you. And do you know why I love all of you? Because whether you're wooing or booing, love to hate me, hate to love me, it doesn't change the fact that I am the greatest WWE superstar in the history of this industry. So boo me now.
They are listening.
Wait, is that not what you guys wanted, Cleveland? Did you not want me to tell you how hard last year was? Because it broke me. But I fought every single day to get back here because this ring, this is what I love. This is my passion. This is what I want to be the very best at. So when I was able to walk that aisle again and punch my ticket to WrestleMania, I knew I was coming back for it.
It seems like an old foe has come to confront Charlotte. And Mommy has arrived on Monday Night Raw because it's Monday Night Mommy here in Cleveland. A very long history between these two. Half a decade it goes back to.
The last time Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble was back in 2020 before she did it last night. And on that
Let's not forget, let's not forget back in 2020 when Charlotte won the 2020 Royal Rumble. She went on to challenge Rhea Ripley and took her NXT Women's Championship. But let's also not forget that Rhea Ripley is the same woman who pinned Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 to win the championship. To win the now defunct SmackDown Women's Championship that would ultimately become the Women's World Championship that Rhea Ripley possesses today.
Hello, old friend.
An old friend of Charlotte.
Well, I was trying to have a moment with Cleveland. But hello, Mommy.
Your moment, yeah. But this is my show. And now we seem to have the possibility to go to war once again. And Charlotte, you know that when you go to war with someone, that's when you earn their respect the most. And I do respect you. So please, please pick me. Because last time we faced off at WrestleMania, I beat you.
And that match stole the show.
That match absolutely stole the show, too.
I make no excuses, but I think you're forgetting the first time we fought at WrestleMania, I beat you. Oh, you guys didn't like that, did you?
It's okay, guys. She's right. You're right. I'll give you that. But I'm not sure if you understand. Back then, I was just a kid.
I'm aware, but you see, I just came out here to get things started, and you jumped the gun. You wanted an answer, you wanted to see me, but I've got nothing but time. No. You see, I'm gonna go to NXT tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if Julia inspires me. And then I'm gonna go to SmackDown on Friday and see if Tiffany inspires me. No, because I want to feel inspired. But you know what you did? You came out here, you jumped the gun, you were impatient. So you know what you showed me? Rhea, you're still just a kid. So on that note, I'm gonna see you next week.
You saying that I'm just a kid proves that you do not respect me the way that I respect you. So pick me. Please pick me. So I can beat the respect into you.
What do you do if you're Charlotte?
Well, Charlotte can weigh in her options, but who do you pick? What do you do? She's going to go to NXT tomorrow to see what Julia's all about, see if she inspires her, and then go to SmackDown and see what Tiffy Time's all about. See if Tiffany Stratton inspires her, and then she's going to see Rhea Ripley next Monday, but Rhea Ripley is desperate to beat the respect into Charlotte Flair. And Karrion Kross is kind of the reason these two went and joined the dark side. The New Day with a new attitude. These two have quite the attitude, and coming up next, they are set to take on the team of Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio of the LWO. We are back Monday Night Raw. Oh! And Liv Morgan assaulting Io Sky ahead of their big Elimination Chamber match. And Raquel just decking Rhea over those shipping containers. And all the Judgment Day does is continue to cause more and more problems in the WWE. But as we head back to ringside, Raw live, Cleveland, Ohio. Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. And honestly, I think the New Day must be very hungry after this new attitude change. It must be, they must not be eating because they haven't been themselves as of late. Here's the man who started the Royal Rumble at number 1, Rey Mysterio, WWE Hall of Famer. This should be an interesting matchup between these two teams. Let's talk about next week. Rey Mysterio has his hands full against Logan Paul. Logan Paul knocked off Rey Mysterio back in 2023 at Crown Jewel to win his first championship, winning the United States Championship. Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, out of the LWO. Rey Mysterio spent 25 minutes in the Rumble, very impressive, but obviously will never be as impressive as the 1 hour and 6 minutes he spent. And Xavier Woods going to kick things off for this new day, this new version of the New Day. Dragon Lee going to kick things off for the team representing the LWO. Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. Tag made. Dragon Lee didn't see it, so Dragon Lee doesn't know what's going on. Kofi sweep the legs. Xavier with an elbow drop. This big change in attitude has really added a new life to the New Day. The New Day were struggling to find their footing for quite some time. Many saying they were becoming stale. New Day have won the most tag team titles in WWE history. And for them to feel like they were falling behind, with him and Xavier still having a lot to offer inside the squared circle, it had to be a tough feeling for both of them to figure out, what am I doing wrong that I don't feel that I'm offering enough, that I'm not getting what I want out of whatever time I have left in my career. And it switched as Dragon Lee goes to the cover, and something switched in Kofi Kingston. It was like, okay, and Xavier Woods, we got to do something about it. 10-year anniversary comes around. They take it on Big E, and they essentially kick him from the New Day, and the New Day has the new attitude. Great double team by Mysterio and Dragon Lee, as Mysterio went for the cover. And Kofi driving Mysterio into the corner, into enemy territory. Xavier now the legal man. Let's not forget, Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion, much like Rey Mysterio, also a former WWE champion. Rey Mysterio, also a 2-time world heavyweight champion. Dragon Lee is only just getting started in the WWE. Only a couple years in the company. And with all these new acquisitions, there are so many good things to come. What a Hurricane Rana catching Xavier Woods off guard. Mysterio always continues to show how innovative he can be, no matter how far in his career he is. Mysterio's done it all, from tag team titles to winning the Rumble, to Intercontinental Champion to World Champion. Dragon Lee with that huge super kick to Xavier, then for the cover, but only enough for a 2 count. Boom! Look at that counter from Xavier, just sending Dragon Lee face first into the mat. And now it's Kingston coming in with this heavy artillery for Dragon Lee. Kofi Kingston has always been a lighthearted WWE superstar, but this aggressive side to Kingston has been new. It's something so much different than we've seen for so many years. And right to the chest of Kingston. What? I mean, to be fair, Logan Paul is from Cleveland. And Logan Paul does, in fact, have an Elimination Chamber qualifier against Rey Mysterio. And the match still continues. And Xavier taking advantage of the distraction of Mysterio, sending Mysterio into the ring barricade. Logan Paul with a smile on his face as this tag team match continues. We are back live Monday Night Raw. It is the New Day and LWO going at it right now. It's Xavier Woods of the New Day who's taking control of Dragon Lee. Logan Paul coming out in the middle of this tag team match just before we went to commercial break really changed the pace of this. Really changed the way allowing the New Day to take advantage of the distraction to Rey Mysterio, Xavier Woods, who had pushed Mysterio into the barricade. And now it's all paying off for the New Day right now. Oh, Kofi Kingston, what tag team offense there by the New Day. And now Kofi Kingston heading up to the top. What a shot. Takes down Dragon Lee as he pulls the legs deep for the cover. Dragon Lee able to kick out. And now Kingston pounding away at the face of Lee. It's crazy what can change when, you've just had enough. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. And that's exactly what has happened to the New Day. As Xavier Woods with a double stomp to the back of Dragon Lee, who is draped over that middle rope. And now strutting in the ring is Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods gets caught with a thunderous chop. Oh, Dragon Lee looking for that sit-out power bomb. Lee's got a huge opportunity to make a much-needed tag to Rey Mysterio. Dragon Lee, he needs this tag more than anything. Woods first makes the tag to Kingston. Now the tag Lee makes to Mysterio. And now the Hall of Famer, Mysterio. 2-time world champion. 1-time WWE champion. Let's not forget Kingston, a WWE champion in his own right, as I mentioned both of these accolades earlier. As Kingston goes high, may have lost his footing for a second there. That may have cost him. But Kofi now in position as Mysterio looks to dial it up. But Xavier saving Kofi Kingston. Mysterio sits out, take it out. Woods pushes back Logan Paul in his seat. Ray and Kingston go, oh man. Ray just nailed Kingston into the apron, or into the ring post. And now the ankle of Xavier into the ring post. Oh my! Hurricane Rana over the top rope to the outside onto the floor. Mysterio sends Kingston back into the ring. The official never saw it. The official never saw Logan Paul get involved. And trouble in paradise. And that's going to do it. And Kofi Kingston gets the victory for the New Day, but not without assistance from Logan Paul. Logan got embarrassed. He got pushed back into his chair and decided, I'm going to counter back here. Logan Paul will take on Rey Mysterio next week in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match, but tonight Logan Paul just cost Rey Mysterio his tag team match over the New Day. And now the New Day are starting to pick up some more momentum here on Monday Night Raw. We had a ring full of future Hall of Famers this past Saturday in the Royal Rumble, and including Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and Punk. But for Roman Reigns, it was a rough night. Let's take a look at this. As Roman was about to eliminate Rollins, here came CM Punk to take both of them out. But that wouldn't be before Logan Paul would eliminate Punk. Rollins would stomp Reigns. Then Punk and Rollins would just go at it. But then Rollins would absolutely lose it, flip off Paul Heyman. And then one more stomp to Roman Reigns, the second one on the steel steps. Rollins has gone unhinged. There's no official injury update on Roman Reigns, but we will keep you updated. Perhaps Roman Reigns will be out for the foreseeable future.
That you were hoping for in the Royal Rumble, but silver lining is you have an opportunity to rectify that tonight in your Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Sami Zayn.
No, the silver lining of me not winning the Royal Rumble is neither did Roman and neither did Seth. All right? But yeah, my course of action now is take on Sami in a qualifying match, and apologies in advance, Sami Zayn fans. It ain't going to be Sami going to Toronto in the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be your boy CM Punk. I have goals that I set. I need to make it to WrestleMania. Maybe I put too much pressure on myself, but in the Elimination Chamber, something that I've won in the past, pressure's on everybody else. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get ready for my match. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you know that man.
CM Punk, who wants nothing more than the finally main event to WrestleMania. Will he be able to do it? We're in Cleveland tonight. It's CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Three weeks from Saturday in Toronto. Who will it be? Will it be the best in the world, CM Punk, or will it be the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn? And talk about qualifying matches. Io Sky, who was not in the best condition after being attacked by Liv Morgan. She will challenge Liv Morgan next. These two are going to go at it. Qualifying match for the Women's Elimination Chamber. And it's next on Monday Night Raw. WWE has announced its WrestleMania week schedule. Friday, April 18th, SmackDown. Saturday, April 19th, Stand and Deliver. Monday Night Raw, April 21st. It fucking, bro, what? Yo, what? Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, bro. We are live Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about what happened this past Saturday with Akira Tozawa. He got attacked in the entranceway by Carmelo Hayes. Triple H had another choice. Let's take a look. Show Speed actually entered the Royal Rumble. He actually technically got an elimination, helping Braun Breaker eliminate. Then watch this. And then just got ripped in half by a spear. The spear are seen around the world. He got picked up by Breaker. Let's get another look at this. This is brutal. Braun Breaker had the dogs barking, more than 300 million views in less than 24 hours. Most viewed Royal Rumble social post of all time. From one dog to another. Survival of the fittest. Live in Nashville next week, it is Bayley and the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And there is Lyra Valkyria, who's in the audience. Io Sky is not in 100% condition after being attacked by Liv Morgan backstage. You can see her holding onto her shoulder, trying to, tough it out the best she can. So with Io Sky not being at 100%, and now Liv has Raquel in her corner. On top of that, the odds are really in favor of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Io Sky lasted a very long time. Io lasting an hour and 6 minutes, 45 seconds in the women's rumble. Liv lasting an hour and 7 minutes, just 15 seconds longer than Io Sky. Absolutely an incredible feat. Roxanne Perez, though, has lasted longer than any woman at 67 minutes. And this is for one of the 6 spots in the Women's Elimination Chamber. With this being for one of those 6 spots in the Elimination Chamber, these 2 women aren't going to hold anything back. What a shot. And it's Io Sky who's trying to get an early strike on Morgan, who attacked her backstage. Io, nice drop kick to the lower back. And now it's Io Sky who's on top of Morgan. That was a cover, got a 1 count. Io Sky is looking to take advantage of the opportunity here. Opportunities like these are few and far between. And Liv just kicked out Sky and just sat right down on her. Now you can see Sky again. You can see her wincing because of the damage that's already been done to her shoulder prior to this match. We saw her in the corner holding onto her shoulder, talking to the official. And these 2 are qualifying to be a part of one of the most dangerous matches in WWE history. That Elimination Chamber structure is as unforgiving as any other structure, is as unforgiving as it can be. The most unforgiving. It is the most reinforced structure in WWE. Stronger than a steel cage. Stronger than the Hell in a Cell. The chamber is as brutal as it gets. And it's been bound to break even the toughest of WWE superstars. And now one of these 2 women will compete. And with that being said, why it is as tough as it is, that's what you have to do, because an opportunity like going to WrestleMania to challenge for the women's title that is not chosen to be challenged by the Women's Royal Rumble winner, it's a big opportunity. And you got to really earn that spot. And winning a match like the Elimination Chamber does just that. And right now, Io Sky, who's in control of Liv Morgan, just nailed Morgan with a heavy forearm. Now looking to fly. The Genius of the Sky flies with a suicide dive. Takes down Morgan on the outside. Is Io on her way to the chamber? Liv Morgan has been dominating throughout commercial break, and it's Io Sky who's trying to make a comeback in this. And now the pre-match attack on Io Sky as we get further and further in this match is really showing into effect. And Liv Morgan going for the Three Amigos, borrowing it from Dominic Mysterio, who inherited it from his uncle, the late great Eddie Guerrero. And a big knee to Morgan by Io Sky. Io Sky to Morgan. Both women are down. Can Sky capitalize? That was a brutal shot. And Io starting to get fired up. Io trying to push through the pain. And down goes Morgan as Io starts to get fired up. Drop kick. Morgan not in a position she wants to be in as Io slips through. Arm wringer off that on that top rope. Io, where she's at. She's the genius of the Sky, and the height that she got when she went up and came down on that missile drop kick. Io Sky measuring Morgan. Roll through. Oh, what a double stomp. That'll knock the wind out of you. And just collapses on Morgan for the cover. But Morgan able to get the shoulder up. Let's get another look at this missile drop kick. Beautiful drop kick. It's all about one of those 6 spots in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. March 1st in Toronto, Rogers Center. Liv Morgan with a backstabber to Io Sky. But here, crossface. Liv slips through. Big kick. Nails Liv Morgan. And Io Sky walks over Morgan as she heads up. But Raquel distracting Io Sky may have just saved Liv Morgan in hopes of getting Liv Morgan back in contention for world title gold. Oh, sunset flip. Was looking for a sunset flip on the outside, but Io held on. And Io gets caught. Oh. And it's Io with a German suplex to Liv Morgan on the outside on the floor. Io Sky able to get back up to her feet. And Io Sky. Now what? Springboard moonsault takes out Morgan. Sometimes you got to take your body to the absolute limit to inflict as much damage to your opponent as possible. Io now needs to get Liv back into the ring. Io heading up to the top. And, oh! Code breaker catching Sky in midair. That's got to do it. Sky in deep trouble, but Sky able to kick out just before the 3. And Morgan nearly in tears out of frustration, thinking she had it won right then and there. But when the stakes are high, there's nothing that the very best of these WWE superstars will not do to push through. And Sky looking for another German suplex, but a back elbow from Morgan. Make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, what a shot to the face of Morgan. It's all about a chance to go to the Elimination Chamber. A chance to go to WrestleMania. And a Hurricane Run off the top. Bullet Train. And what comes after a bullet train? And again, Raquel tries to distract. Might as well be a handicap match. That split second that Raquel distracted Io. Io may have just saved Morgan. Looking for a German. Connected by Sky. Oh, here comes Rhea Ripley, who's had enough of Raquel. Let's not forget, Raquel attacked Rhea earlier on tonight, and now Rhea just repaying the favor. Liv Morgan now getting involved. That's going to disqualify Io. Liv Morgan is heading to the chamber, and Rhea Ripley got her emotions got the best of her. She just wanted to get her revenge, and in the end, it accidentally cost Io Sky. The official couldn't do anything about it. Had no choice but to disqualify Io Sky. So now Liv Morgan, well, she's heading to the chamber. And that's 3 weeks from Saturday. Rhea Ripley was coming out to help Io Sky, but instead accidentally costing her the chamber match. Io Sky rightfully frustrated. It takes a lot out of you, you know? You put your heart and soul, you fought through just for it to be taken from you. More qualifying matches in Tennessee. Bayley, one of the greatest, one of the original 4 horsewomen of NXT, taking on Lyra Valkyria, the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. Rey Mysterio taking on Logan Paul. Four by four, the official theme of Monday Night Raw. Travis Scott, you can listen to it now. Spotify and Apple Music.
And no one on this planet knows what it takes to fight through injuries quite like me and I.
Oh, okay, I've heard enough already. You two ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You injure a stud like JD McNidge and then run away just clinging to your titles? It's pathetic. That's not championship material. This is championship material. My boys are about to wrestle circles around you.
Listen, I'll let you assume your boys can out-wrestle us, but what are they gonna do when we turn this into a fight?
You boys want these championships? Be prepared to go to war.
Guys, I have to leave you for a bit. Going on a quest all my own to conquer the dark arts of Lucha Libre, and when I get back, I want to see Ivy with an Intercontinental Championship. I want to see the Creeds with Tag Team Gold, American-made, flourishing. So don't disappoint me. I'll be back.
Did he just say, I'll be back?
Yeah, he thinks he's
Well, we're excited to announce the launch.
We're excited to announce the launch of WWE Evolve, featuring rising WWE superstars making it to NXT, perhaps making it to Raw or SmackDown. Premiering March 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Each week on Tubi. Every Wednesday. And now Seth freaking Rollins, the man who took Roman Reigns out of commission for the foreseeable future. Seth Rollins is here. He went ballistic Saturday night, absolutely lost his mind. He was eliminated by CM Punk, and how apropos, considering everything those two have had to say about each other. We're going to hear what Rollins has to say next on Raw. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, returned this past Saturday at the Royal Rumble. 25 years he's given to this business. And no ring rust whatsoever for the phenomenal one. And the phenomenal AJ Styles is back. And what's next for the phenomenal one?
You know I respect you and that championship. Okay. Can we, I don't know, go talk business somewhere about how much this matters to you, how much you respect it? Like, now, please? I apologize. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Massive news.
AJ Styles officially a member of the Raw brand. But let's head back. Now that we are back at ringside, the visionary Seth freaking Rollins and Fortnite OG Season 2 out now. What does Rollins have to say?
Welcome to Monday Night Rollins! I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. Oh, baby Cleveland, I got a lot to talk about tonight. Some of it you guys are gonna love, some of it you're gonna hate, but I gotta get it off my chest, so let's get it started. First of all, Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, punched his ticket to WrestleMania. That stings a little bit, but I gotta tell you what, man, I am happy for Jey Uso. I am proud of Jey Uso. I love to see good things happen to good people. I love to see people get what they deserve. And that brings me to CM Punk. CM Punk. Oh yeah, you're not gonna like this very much if you want to chant his name. CM Punk lost the Royal Rumble. Future for WrestleMania still up in the air. Love to see it. Love to see from the bottom of my heart a scumbag, a piece of trash, an embarrassment. Get embarrassed by getting dumped over this here top rope by that idiot Logan Paul. Roman Reigns. You guys really ain't gonna like this then. OTC lost the Royal Rumble and may not make it to WrestleMania at all. You guys have been getting a lot of vague updates all night long. Roman Reigns out indefinitely, some sort of injury. Let me tell you something. Roman Reigns is hurt. Roman don't want to admit it. Paul Heyman's not going to tell you the truth. WWE's not going to tell you the truth. But I'll tell you the truth because I'm the one who hurt him. Hey, I told you weren't going to like some of the things I got to say. You can blame me all you want, but I wasn't wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because for the past 4 years, Roman Reigns has done nothing but hurt those close to him, his friends, his family, and he would have done the exact same thing to me if he had the chance. And the truth is, Roman and Paul, they love to talk about their limited schedule. So if you ask me, I kind of just did them a favor. Now we saved the best for last. Seth freaking Rollins. I lost the Royal Rumble. And that hurts, man. I lost the Royal Rumble and that hurts, but luckily for me, that is in the past. And there is a future that lies ahead because there are many different paths to WrestleMania. And mine goes to Elimination Chamber. Now, I got a qualifying match in a couple weeks against my old rival, Finn Balor, and I plan on taking care of that business. But there is somebody else here tonight who's going to compete in a qualifying match that needs to take care of his business, and that man is Sami Zayn. I know, Sami, you got a match coming up here real soon, but if you could come out here just a few minutes early, let me bend your ear. I got some things I need to tell you about. Sami Zayn, come on down.
Okay.
How could you not love Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn has to be like the most likable guy.
Remember the Haluva kick from Sami to Seth a couple of weeks ago? Inadvertent. Yes, accidental.
Rollins calling out Sami Zayn to the ring, saying he has some things to say to him. So this should be interesting. Meanwhile, Rollins is taking the time to dance in the ring.
Sami, 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 Sami. Yeah! You're my guy, man. You're my guy. We go back a long way. A long way. So I know you're going to be at your best tonight. You always are when you get inside this ring. But look, it's been a tough month for you. Been a tough couple of months between you and I. We haven't seen eye to eye. But the past is the past. The future is in front of us. The future could be the Elimination Chamber, could be WrestleMania, but your immediate future is CM Punk. Now look, the world knows I hate CM Punk. That is a fact. I'm not afraid to admit it. You and I are two different people. We handle things differently. What the world doesn't know, but what I do, is how much you hate CM Punk too. And I know you put on a good face when the time's right. You did it at War Games. But tonight is not the night for a good face. Tonight is the night for the fight of your life. I know you don't like CM Punk. And when after he said to you 2 weeks ago, what did he say to you? He said you weren't on his level. He said that to your face. This delusional narcissist, honestly, to your face said you weren't on his level. Man, you are Sami Zayn. You are a WrestleMania main eventer. You are a good person. That is something CM Punk will never be. So he's right. You aren't on his level. You are levels above CM Punk. So tonight is your night. I need the absolute best out of Sami Zayn to keep CM Punk out of that elimination chamber, because people like you deserve to be in that chamber. People like CM Punk who don't care about this place, who don't care about these people, who don't care about this company. They don't even deserve to be in the ring with you. So tonight, Sami, it's your night. Put his WrestleMania dream in the dirt for good. And come fight me in that chamber, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Seth freaking Rollins just hyped up Sami Zayn to take everything away from CM Punk, to make sure CM Punk doesn't make it to the Elimination Chamber, to take Punk's main event WrestleMania dream away from the Second City Saint. And speaking of CM Punk, here he is. Punk not going to waste any time. We might get a... These two would love nothing more than to get their hands on each other. I don't know what these two expected, but the refs trying to keep these two apart. Eddie Orengo doing everything he can to hold Punk back. Punk eliminating Rollins and Reigns did not sit well with Rollins. Not to mention CM Punk has a victory over Seth freaking Rollins. Coming up next, one of these two men, Sami Zayn or CM Punk, will qualify for the Elimination Chamber. 13,432 here in Cleveland tonight. This is our main event on Netflix. Monday Night Raw, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, first time. Who is going to make it to the Elimination Chamber and get one step closer to cementing their spot at WrestleMania? So, whichever world champion that main event Jey Uso does not pick, the winner of the Elimination Chamber will go on to challenge. So, for example, much like we saw earlier tonight, Jey Uso and Gunther had their issues. If Jey goes on to choose Gunther, the winner of the Elimination Chamber will challenge the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. And you can see this pretty hot start between these two side headlock takeovers. Punk perhaps looking for an Anaconda Vise early on. And Sami Zayn able to find the bottom rope. Great ring awareness. Sami Zayn couldn't really see where he was going, but he knows his way around the squared circle. And all to call this as senior official Chad Patton. And Sami Zayn pushing Punk. You heard Rollins say to Sami, you know, I know how much you hate Punk, so do this. You got to do this. You got to take care of CM Punk. Rollins doing everything he can to hype Sami Zayn ahead of this match. Is it because Rollins knows Sami Zayn needs all the help, or is it because he's scared of what Punk is able to do? As Sami Zayn nailing CM Punk with his thunderous chops. But the one thing that separates Sami Zayn and CM Punk is Sami Zayn actually has main evented at WrestleMania when he and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. Sami Zayn has been trying to find his footing here in the WWE the past couple months. And Sami Zayn hopefully can find himself, back, grounding himself to where he needs to go. Finding that direction. Pulling yourself in that right direction. And this could be the beginning of that for Sami Zayn if he can get through CM Punk. But with that being said, that's easier said than done when you're going against CM Punk. There's a reason he's regarded as the best in the world. He may not have main evented a WrestleMania, but he has faced the best of the best in this industry. He has beaten the best of the best in this industry, including the likes of John Cena, The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio. Punk has had the opportunity to challenge all-time greats like Eddie Guerrero. And Punk has learned so much from everybody he has challenged. No, but the one thing you can't do right now is question the toughness of Sami Zayn. Remember when he ended that 666-day reign? Yeah, Sami Zayn is that guy. He took care of Gunther at WrestleMania 40. And Sami Zayn looking to overcome the odds again. Sami Zayn just unloading on CM Punk right now. And Sami Zayn attacking CM Punk. And CM Punk saying earlier that he was a little bit banged up. And, partially, he mentioned partially due to the Royal Rumble match itself, but the aftermath of when he and Rollins went at it with each other after both men were eliminated. Punk with that swinging neck breaker to Sami Zayn. As much as Sami Zayn wants to go to the chamber, it seems like Punk may have may have Sami Zayn's number. Punk looking to climb up to the top. Since the opening of Monday Night Raw, the 13,000 plus in Cleveland have been absolutely electric. Punk was looking for that elbow drop that he loves to do to pay homage to the late, great, legendary WWE Hall of Famer Macho Man Randy Savage. Right now, high up, superplex takes out CM Punk, who is going to Elimination Chamber. Cleveland, Ohio, the host of Monday Night Raw here on Netflix. It's Sami Zayn and CM Punk in our main event. Who will qualify for the Elimination Chamber? And Punk with control of the wrist of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. Turn the tables. Tornado DDT. This could be Sami Zayn's moment, but having a hard time turning CM Punk over. Punk hanging on. Sami Zayn, the damage done to Sami's arm. Punk able to hold on to prevent Sami Zayn from turning him over. Senior official Chad Patton making sure Sami's okay to continue. Sami Zayn, one thing that we know about him, he is not a quitter. He will not give up by any circumstance. And now Sami Zayn looking for that blue thunder bomb. Punk once again blocking, much like he blocked that pin from happening. CM Punk looking to put Sammy to sleep with a GTS. Sammy's going for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Punk countered. What a roundhouse kick. Nails Sami Zayn. Zayn somehow on his feet still. Driving a shoulder into Zayn and a knee into the right knee by Punk. But a Blue Thunder Bomb by Sami Zayn. Punk kicks out at 2. Punk went for that running bulldog. Let's get another look at this. Bulldog. Blue Thunder Bomb. But Punk able to kick out at 2. No siree, said Sami Zayn. It's about moving one step closer to punching their ticket to WrestleMania. And Punk goes after the arm of Zayn. Great attack on the arm. Punk technically sound inside the squared circle. Oh! But Sami Zayn able to sidestep, which is a big opportunity. Punk wounded. Sami Zayn measuring up for a haluva kick. Punk rolls through. Rolls Sami Zayn up. Oh, Sami Zayn just barely kicks out. Side headlock takeover. Punk looking for the Anaconda Vise. Anaconda Vise to the injured arm. Sami Zayn is in deep trouble. Sami Zayn may have no choice but to tap. Sami Zayn trying to fight. Can Zayn fight? Or will he be forced to submit? There are Sammy, Chance, and Cleveland. Punk has taken out the best of the best with his submission hold. Can Sami Zayn find the ropes? And Sami Zayn able to find the bottom rope to force the break. But with that being said, the damage has been done to the arm. Punk now wondering, what do I have to do? The heart of Sami Zayn is just unmatched. There's a reason he's the underdog from the underground. That moniker, well earned. And a running knee to Sami Zayn. And another running knee. And this time, Punk looks to connect. And the mind games. But Oliver, no! Nobody home! Zayn collapses. Punk. Oh, wait for them to go to sleep. Wait, small package. Oh, no. It almost had it. Sami Zayn almost took out Punk. I don't know. That's as close as you get to 3 without the bell ringing. What a close call there. But senior official Chad Patton watching this as closely as possible with such importance as we get closer to WrestleMania. CM Punk infatuated with that WrestleMania sign. That infatuation may cost him. These two both hit each other with clubbing blows at the same time. And again. Oh, wait. Punk was looking for the GTS. Oh, but Sammy counters. Exploder suplex. Is it Sammy's time? This is Sammy's big opportunity. Punk doesn't know what's about to hit him. Sammy, if he connects, he's headed to Elimination Chamber. Good night. Punk with a GTS intercepting Sami Zayn. Punk is headed to the chamber. What a match between CM Punk and Sami Zayn. CM Punk is one step closer to ensuring his ticket to WrestleMania. He joins John Cena, a man he knows very well. This has the potential to be one of the most star-packed chamber matches of all time. CM Punk with that go-to-sleep intercepting that haluva kick for the 1-2-3, and Punk has secured his spot in the 6-man elimination chamber match that will take place 3 weeks from Saturday at the Rogers Center in Toronto. And it all starts to fill out as CM Punk is headed to the chamber and points to that WrestleMania sign. Could Punk be on his way to WrestleMania? What a match between Punk and Zayn. Zayn fought his hardest, but in the end, it was Punk's night. And the best in the world, CM Punk. The best in the world, CM Punk and Sami Zayn face to face after the match. Despite everything, CM Punk stands tall. CM Punk extends the hand to Sami Zayn, showing a sign of respect. Sami Zayn and Punk shake hands. Oh! Kevin Owens just attacked Sami Zayn from behind. Kevin Owens just attacked Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens just attacked Sami Zayn. Not this. Oh! The package pile driver. Kevin Owens just laid Sami Zayn to waste. Kevin Owens, for whatever reason, has attacked Sami Zayn. All right. All right, everybody. That was Monday Night Raw. That is another match that I have in the can. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh. There it is. All right. Thank you guys all for tuning into today's video. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully SmackDown. I'd love to keep committing to streaming consistently.